The words you choose to speak have a profound effect on the world around you. Whether you realize it or not, every sentence, every phrase, every passing comment carries energy that extends beyond the moment it's spoken. Think about it. How many times have you remembered something someone said to you even years after the fact? It's because words have a way of embedding themselves in our memories, shaping how we see ourselves, others, and the world at large. They create impressions, influence perceptions, and in many cases, set the stage for our future actions. The words you use can either build someone up or tear them down, and the same goes for how you speak to yourself. What you say about your own life, even casually, sets the tone for your reality. Negative self-talk, even when said in jest, has a way of creeping into your mindset. Telling yourself you're not good enough or that you'll never achieve your goals becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you constantly tell yourself these stories, your mind begins to believe them. You might not even realize it, but those words become limitations, invisible walls that stop you from pushing forward. Conversely, when you speak to yourself with kindness, with encouragement, when you affirm your abilities and potential, those words also take root. They begin to influence how you act, what risks you take, and what goals you set for yourself. Your words create the foundation upon which your confidence and self-worth are built. Your words don't only impact your internal world, they shape how others perceive you as well. When you speak positively about yourself and your capabilities, others are more likely to see you in that light. Confidence, or the lack of it, is contagious. If you project insecurity and self-doubt, it invites others to view you through that same lens. But when you speak with clarity, with a sense of purpose and belief in yourself, that energy is transferred to those around you. People will begin to treat you in alignment with the way you speak about yourself. This dynamic plays out in personal relationships, in the workplace, and in every interaction you have. The language you use is constantly sending signals, shaping the way others view you and, in turn, how you view yourself. Words also carry immense weight in your relationships with others. Whether you're offering praise, sharing criticism, or engaging in casual conversation, your words leave an impression. A single compliment can brighten someone's entire day, while a careless comment can linger in their minds, festering and causing harm. When you speak to others, you are, in a way, shaping their world too. The way you communicate with those around you, whether with love, respect, or frustration, affects not only the nature of your relationship, but also their self-esteem and emotional well-being. Consider how different it feels when someone offers you words of encouragement versus words of judgment. That difference is the power of language at work. Even in challenging moments, the words you choose matter. When conflicts arise, emotions often run high, and it's easy to say things in the heat of the moment that you might regret later. But even in difficult conversations, the language you use can determine whether the situation escalates or de-escalates. Words spoken in anger can deepen wounds, create misunderstandings, and drive a wedge between people. On the other hand, words spoken with patience and care, even in the face of frustration, can help bridge gaps and resolve conflicts. In moments of tension, it's especially important to be mindful of how you speak, as your words can either calm the storm or fuel the fire. Words are also powerful when it comes to setting intentions and manifesting change in your life. Think about the times you've verbalized a goal or dream to someone else. The moment you spoke it aloud, it became more real. By articulating your desires, you are not only affirming them to yourself, but also sending a message to the universe, declaring what you want to attract. There's a reason why affirmations and mantras are such widely used tools for personal growth. They work. When you repeat positive, intentional phrases, you begin to align your actions and mindset with those goals. Speaking your intentions aloud creates momentum and signals that you are ready to move in that direction. In moments of difficulty or failure, the words you use to describe the situation are equally powerful. Failure is often inevitable. but how you frame it determines how you move forward. If you choose to speak about a setback as something final, something insurmountable, that's exactly how it will feel. But if you choose to describe failure as a learning experience, as a stepping stone, it shifts the entire narrative. Suddenly, the same event becomes an opportunity for growth rather than a roadblock. Your words shape the narrative of your life, and in turn, that narrative shapes how you respond to challenges and setbacks. The ripple effect of words extends beyond the moment they are spoken. Conversations, speeches, and even passing comments have the ability to inspire, influence, and ignite action in others. Think of the leaders, the teachers, the mentors who have said something to you that you carry with you to this day. Those words may have changed the trajectory of your thinking or motivated you to pursue a certain path. The same goes for the words you speak to others, whether you realize it or not. Your language has the potential to leave a lasting impact, to motivate, encourage, or even change the course of someone's life. Words can also reinforce patterns of behavior. When you consistently use language that is empowering, both with yourself and others, it becomes a habit. You start to automatically lean toward optimism rather than doubt, to solution-oriented thinking rather than complaint. This shift in language creates a shift in mindset. You become more resilient, more adaptable, more focused on what's possible rather than what's wrong. On the flip side, consistently using negative language can reinforce feelings of helplessness, inadequacy, and frustration. Over time, the way you speak has the potential to either build resilience or wear you down. Lastly, remember that your words are a reflection of your inner world. How you speak is often a mirror of how you feel. If your language is filled with negativity, criticism, or doubt, it may be an indication that there are deeper feelings of insecurity or frustration bubbling beneath the surface. By becoming more conscious of your words, you also become more attuned to your thoughts and emotions. This awareness allows you to make changes, to shift the way you speak in order to create the reality you truly want to live in. You said, master your thoughts, master your life expended, and don't add any ending sentence and make it lengthy of 10 paragraphs. ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. Your thoughts are the seeds from which your entire life grows. Every action you take, every decision you make is first born in your mind. What you think consistently becomes the lens through which you view the world, and that lens shapes everything. The mind is a powerful tool, capable of creating both the life you desire and the limitations that hold you back. When you master your thoughts, you begin to harness the power of your mind to steer your life in the direction you want it to go. It's not just about thinking positively for the sake of optimism, it's about cultivating a mindset that drives you forward and aligns with your deepest goals and values. Much of the time, we allow our thoughts to run on autopilot. We react to situations, people, and circumstances based on past experiences, ingrained beliefs, and unchecked emotions. These automatic thoughts, when left unchecked, can lead to a pattern of thinking that limits your potential. For example, when you encounter a challenge, do you immediately think of all the ways it could go wrong? Do you allow fear and doubt to creep into your mind, telling yourself that you're not capable? These thoughts create a mental framework that influences your actions, often leading to self-sabotage or hesitation. When you take control of your thoughts, you stop reacting to life and start intentionally directing it. Controlling your thoughts doesn't mean suppressing them. It means being aware of what's happening in your mind and choosing which thoughts to nurture and which ones to let go of. Awareness is the first step in mastering your thoughts. When you become mindful of the patterns of thinking that dominate your mind, you begin to see which ones are helping you and which ones are holding you back. Negative thoughts, those that are rooted in fear, self-doubt, or insecurity, can arise naturally, but you don't have to hold on to them. You have the ability to challenge and reframe these thoughts, replacing them with beliefs that serve your growth. The thoughts you focus on will grow. This is a principle that plays out in every aspect of life. If you constantly focus on what's wrong, on what you lack, or on what you fear, your mind will continue to expand on those thoughts. You will start to see more problems, more reasons to be afraid, and more obstacles in your path. But if you shift your focus to what's working, to what's possible, and to what you're capable of, your mind will start to see solutions, opportunities, and strengths. By consciously choosing to focus on empowering thoughts, you set the stage for positive action and forward momentum. The power of thought extends beyond just influencing your actions, it also shapes your emotional state. What you think about regularly impacts how you feel. When your thoughts are filled with negativity, stress, and worry, your emotions will mirror that. You may feel anxious, overwhelmed, or defeated. On the other hand, when your thoughts are centered on gratitude, possibility, and resilience, you begin to feel more at peace, more hopeful, and more motivated. By mastering your thoughts, you not only change the way you think, but also the way you feel, creating a positive cycle of thought and emotion that supports your well-being. Mastering your thoughts also means learning how to quiet the mind. In our fast-paced world, the mind is constantly bombarded with stimuli, news, social media, conversations, and personal challenges. This can create a mental clutter that clouds your judgment and makes it difficult to focus on what truly matters. By practicing mindfulness or meditation, you can learn to still the mind and create space for clarity. This mental clarity allows you to separate useful thoughts from unnecessary noise, giving you more control over your mental energy and focus. The quieter the mind, the more room there is for intentional and constructive thinking. Your thoughts also dictate how you respond to adversity. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, but your response to these situations is determined by how you think about them. If you see every challenge as a roadblock, your mind will reinforce the idea that you're stuck. However, if you view challenges as opportunities to grow or lessons to be learned, your mind will start to find ways to overcome them. This shift in thinking turns obstacles into stepping stones, allowing you to continue moving forward, even when things get tough. Mastering your thoughts helps you build resilience in the face of life's inevitable difficulties. One of the most powerful aspects of mastering your thoughts is the ability to reprogram limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are thoughts or ideas that you've internalized, often from childhood or past experiences, that tell you what you can or cannot do. These beliefs may be so ingrained in your mind that you don't even question them. They become part of your subconscious, quietly influencing your decisions and behaviors. But when you take control of your thoughts, you can start to identify these limiting beliefs and actively replace them with new, empowering ones. This mental reprogramming opens up possibilities that were once hidden by self-imposed limitations. Circumstances will always arise that are beyond your control, but how you react to them is entirely within your power. It's easy to allow external events, whether they are good or bad, to dictate your mood and emotional state. When things go well, you feel happy, confident, and optimistic. But when challenges appear, when plans go awry, or when unforeseen obstacles emerge, it's tempting to let those difficulties bring you down. However, by allowing circumstances to control your mood, you give away your power. Your emotions become dependent on factors you cannot control, and as a result, you end up on an emotional roller coaster, swayed by every external event. Learning to maintain emotional stability, regardless of your circumstances, is key to finding lasting peace and resilience. Your mood doesn't have to be at the mercy of your surroundings. It's natural to feel frustrated, sad, or anxious when things go wrong. But the important question is, how long do you let those emotions linger? There's a difference between acknowledging how you feel in the moment and allowing those feelings to dominate your entire day. If you don't take control of your emotional response, a minor setback can quickly snowball into a bad day. and a bad day can spiral into a negative mindset that lasts far longer than the event that triggered it. It's crucial to recognize when your mood is shifting due to circumstances and make a conscious decision to shift your focus. A key part of not letting circumstances control your mood is learning to detach emotionally from things you cannot control. This doesn't mean being indifferent or suppressing your feelings. It means accepting that some things are out of your hands and choosing not to let them dictate your happiness. If you allow every negative event to affect your mood, you are essentially giving up your emotional freedom. You become a prisoner of your environment, constantly reacting to the world around you. But when you practice detachment, you develop the ability to stay centered, to remain calm in the face of challenges, and to maintain a sense of inner peace, no matter what's happening externally. One of the most effective ways to take control of your mood is to practice reframing your perspective. When something doesn't go as planned, or when you face an unexpected challenge, ask yourself, is this situation as bad as it seems? Could there be a lesson or opportunity hidden within it? Often, the way we interpret circumstances is more impactful than the circumstances themselves. A situation that seems negative in the moment might lead to growth, insight, or even a better outcome down the line. By shifting your perspective and looking for the silver lining, you not only take control of your mood, but you also open yourself up to new possibilities. Another powerful strategy is to focus on what you can control rather than what you can't. When circumstances are beyond your influence, it's easy to feel powerless and overwhelmed. But even in the midst of chaos, there are always aspects of your life you can manage: your actions, your thoughts, and your responses. By shifting your attention to the areas where you have control, you regain a sense of agency over your life. This shift in focus helps you to stay grounded, reminding you that while you can't control everything, you do have power over how you navigate through the situation. This mindset fosters resilience, helping you maintain a more balanced emotional state. Your environment might change, but your mood doesn't have to fluctuate with every change in circumstance. Emotional regulation is a skill that can be developed over time with practice and awareness. One method to cultivate this skill is through mindfulness. By practicing mindfulness, you become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and reactions in the present moment. This heightened awareness allows you to observe your emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. Rather than reacting impulsively to external events, you can take a step back, breathe, and choose a more measured response. Over time, mindfulness helps you break the habit of letting circumstances dictate your mood. Building a routine of self-care and positive habits can also help you stay emotionally grounded, even when things go wrong. When you consistently engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit, whether it's exercise, meditation, journaling, or spending time with loved ones, you create a foundation of well-being that is harder to shake. When your internal world is strong, external circumstances have less power to knock you off balance. Self-care isn't just about pampering yourself, it's about building emotional resilience so that when challenges arise, you are better equipped to handle them without letting them dictate your mood. Emotional resilience is not about suppressing your feelings or pretending that negative circumstances don't affect you. It's about acknowledging those feelings, giving them space, and then choosing how long you allow them to stay. Life will always present challenges, and setbacks are inevitable. But emotional resilience gives you the strength to bounce back quickly, to process what's happening without becoming consumed by it. When you cultivate resilience, you learn to weather life's storms without being swept away by them. This resilience doesn't come from controlling everything around you, it comes from mastering your inner world. Learning not to let circumstances control your mood also involves creating a strong mental framework. Your thoughts are the foundation of your emotions, and if your thoughts are consistently negative or self-defeating, your mood will follow suit. Practicing positive self-talk, affirmations, and visualization can help you build a more constructive mental framework that supports emotional stability. When negative circumstances arise, This framework helps you respond with optimism and a sense of possibility rather than sinking into frustration or despair. By training your mind to focus on what's possible rather than what's going wrong, you create a mental environment that supports a more balanced emotional state. Ultimately, the ability to control your mood in the face of challenging circumstances comes down to personal responsibility. It's easy to blame external events for how you feel, but doing so places your emotional well-being in the hands of forces outside your control. Taking responsibility for your mood means recognizing that, while you may not be able to control everything that happens to you, you can always control how you respond. This shift in mindset empowers you to reclaim your emotional autonomy. Instead of reacting to the world around you, you become the creator of your emotional experience, regardless of what life throws your way. You said, create a vision for your mind, expend it, and don't add any ending sentence and make it lengthy of 10 paragraphs. ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. Creating a vision for your mind is about setting a clear mental blueprint for the life you want to live. Just as an architect designs a building before it's constructed, your mind needs a vision to follow as it shapes your reality. Without a defined vision, you are more likely to drift through life without direction, reacting to circumstances instead of actively creating your path. A vision gives your mind something to aim for, something to strive toward. It acts as a guide, helping you align your thoughts, actions, and decisions with your deepest desires and highest goals. This vision doesn't need to be perfect from the start, but it must be vivid enough to inspire and energize you every day. Your mind craves clarity, and a vision provides that clarity. When you take the time to sit down and imagine what you want in life, whether it's success in your career, deeper relationships, improved health, or personal growth, you start to give your mind a roadmap to follow. This clarity helps reduce mental clutter and distractions because it allows you to focus on what truly matters. The clearer your vision, the easier it becomes to make decisions, prioritize your time, and channel your energy into meaningful pursuits. Without a clear vision, your mind tends to wander aimlessly, attaching itself to short-term desires or reacting impulsively to external stimuli. A vision for your mind is not just about setting goals, it's about shaping your identity and aligning your inner world with the life you want to live. When you create a powerful vision, you are essentially telling your mind who you want to become. This process of visualization taps into the brain's natural ability to adapt and grow. The more vividly you imagine yourself living out your vision, the more your brain begins to believe in that possibility. Over time, this mental rehearsal strengthens your sense of self and builds confidence in your ability to make that vision a reality. Your mind starts to find ways to make your vision happen because it sees it as part of who you are. Visualization is a critical part of creating a vision for your mind. When you consistently visualize your desired future, you are training your mind to believe in it. The images, scenarios, and emotions you conjure during visualization sessions help to rewire your brain, making it more attuned to the possibilities that align with your vision. This is not just daydreaming, it is a deliberate practice that strengthens your focus and primes your subconscious to notice opportunities, make decisions, and take actions that move you toward your goals. Visualization engages both your conscious and subconscious mind, helping you turn abstract dreams into tangible realities. Creating a vision for your mind also requires intentionality. It's not enough to simply wish for a better future or hope for success. You must take the time to define what you want in detail. What does success look like to you? How do you want to feel when you wake up each morning? What kind of person do you aspire to be in your relationships, career, and personal development? Answering these questions allows you to create a comprehensive vision that touches every aspect of your life. The more specific you can be, the more powerful your vision becomes, because your mind responds best to clear, concrete images and goals. Consistency is key when it comes to creating and maintaining a vision for your mind. It's not a one-time exercise where you envision your future and then move on. You need to revisit your vision regularly, refining it as you grow and evolve. Life is dynamic, and as you experience new challenges and opportunities, your vision may shift. By regularly engaging with your vision, you reinforce its importance in your mind and keep it at the forefront of your consciousness. This consistent focus helps you stay aligned with your goals, even when distractions or setbacks arise. Your vision becomes the anchor that keeps you grounded in your purpose. Creating a vision for your mind also involves overcoming limiting beliefs. Often people hesitate to dream big or envision a future that feels out of reach because they are constrained by self-doubt, fear, or negative past experiences. These limiting beliefs act as mental roadblocks, preventing you from seeing what's possible. To create a truly powerful vision, you must challenge these beliefs and replace them with empowering thoughts. Your mind is incredibly adaptable, and with enough repetition and belief, you can reprogram it to support your vision rather than sabotage it. Letting go of limiting beliefs frees up mental space for you to dream without restriction and build a vision that excites and motivates you. Your vision should also include how you want to feel, not just what you want to achieve. Often people focus solely on external accomplishments, career milestones, financial success, or material possessions when creating a vision. While these are important, they are not the whole picture. Your mental and emotional state should be just as central to your vision as your external achievements. Do you want to feel peaceful, confident, joyful, or fulfilled? By incorporating emotional and mental well-being into your vision, you ensure that your success is holistic and sustainable. When your mind is aligned with both your external goals and your inner desires, you create a balanced, harmonious vision for your life. The power of emotional self-control lies in the ability to manage and regulate your emotions, rather than allowing them to dictate your actions and decisions. Emotions are powerful forces that can influence your thoughts, behaviors, and relationships. While feeling emotions is a natural and important part of life, the key to emotional self-control is learning to respond to emotions with awareness and intention, instead of reacting impulsively. Developing this skill allows you to navigate through challenging situations with grace and clarity, rather than being swept away by anger, frustration, or fear. Emotional self-control empowers you to stay composed, even in the midst of chaos, and it gives you the ability to make decisions from a place of wisdom rather than emotional turbulence. One of the fundamental aspects of emotional self-control is recognizing that you have the ability to choose how you respond to any given situation. External events or people may trigger an emotional reaction within you, but it is ultimately your choice how you process and express those emotions. Without emotional self-control, you might find yourself reacting impulsively, saying or doing things in the heat of the moment that you later regret. However, when you develop the discipline to pause and reflect before responding, you gain the ability to act in alignment with your values and goals, rather than being driven by temporary emotions. This sense of choice is empowering because it reminds you that you are not a victim of your emotions, you are in control of them. Emotional self-control also helps you build stronger, healthier relationships. In any relationship, whether personal or professional, emotions often run high, and misunderstandings or disagreements are inevitable. Without self-control, these situations can escalate quickly, leading to hurt feelings, resentment, or conflict. However, when you have the power to regulate your emotions, you can approach these moments with calmness and understanding. Instead of reacting defensively or lashing out, you can listen actively, express your feelings clearly, and work toward a resolution. This emotional maturity fosters trust, respect, and open communication, strengthening your connections with others. The ability to control your emotions also allows you to empathize with others more effectively, as you are not consumed by your own emotional state. The power of emotional self-control extends to your mental well-being as well. Emotions, especially negative ones like anxiety, anger, or sadness, can cloud your thinking and prevent you from seeing situations clearly. When you allow these emotions to take over, you may find yourself stuck in a cycle of overthinking, doubt, or negativity. Emotional self-control, however, helps you break free from this cycle. By learning to acknowledge your emotions without letting them dominate your thoughts, you create mental space for clarity and rational thinking. This not only helps you make better decisions, but also reduces stress and emotional overwhelm. The more you practice emotional self-control, the more resilient your mind becomes in the face of adversity. Another important aspect of emotional self-control is self-awareness. To effectively manage your emotions, you first need to understand them. This requires paying attention to your emotional triggers and patterns. What situations tend to provoke strong emotional reactions in you? How do you typically respond when you're feeling overwhelmed, angry, or upset? By becoming more aware of your emotional tendencies, you can begin to anticipate and prepare for challenging situations. This awareness allows you to recognize when your emotions are starting to take over and gives you the opportunity to pause, breathe, and choose a more intentional response. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional self-control because it helps you take responsibility for your emotions rather than blaming external circumstances. Emotional self-control also allows you to stay focused on your long-term goals rather than being derailed by short-term emotional impulses. In moments of frustration or discouragement, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture and make decisions that feel good in the moment but don't serve your long-term interests. For example, you might be tempted to quit a challenging project out of frustration or give up on a relationship because of a temporary conflict. However, when you practice emotional self-control, you can manage those emotional impulses and stay committed to your goals. By keeping your emotions in check, you are able to make decisions that align with your long-term vision, even when it's difficult. The ability to control your emotions also enhances your leadership and influence. Whether you're leading a team, managing a family, or simply navigating social situations, people are drawn to those who demonstrate emotional stability and poise under pressure. When you remain calm and composed in difficult situations, you inspire confidence in others and create a sense of security. Emotional self-control helps you lead by example, showing others that it's possible to handle challenges without being consumed by frustration or fear. Your ability to manage your own emotions also allows you to support others more effectively, as you are able to offer guidance and encouragement from a place of clarity and strength. Emotional self-control is not about suppressing or denying your emotions. It's about learning to process them in healthy, constructive ways. Suppressing your emotions can lead to internal tension, which often manifests in unhealthy behaviors or emotional outbursts down the line. Instead of bottling up your feelings, emotional self-control involves acknowledging your emotions and finding appropriate ways to express them. This might involve talking through your feelings with a trusted friend, journaling to process your thoughts, or engaging in physical activities like exercise or meditation to release pent-up energy. By practicing emotional self-control, you are not ignoring your emotions, you are giving them the attention they need while maintaining control over how they influence your behavior. Another benefit of emotional self-control is the sense of inner peace and balance it brings. When you are constantly reacting to every emotion that arises, life can feel chaotic and overwhelming. Your mood may fluctuate wildly based on external events, leaving you feeling unsteady and out of control. However, when you develop the ability to manage your emotions, you create a sense of stability within yourself. You are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances or fleeting emotions. Instead, you cultivate an inner calm that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and confidence. This inner balance helps you stay grounded, even when the world around you feels uncertain. The power of emotional self-control lies in its ability to transform your life from the inside out. By learning to manage your emotions, you gain a deeper sense of control over your thoughts, behaviors, and interactions with others. This emotional mastery allows you to live with greater purpose, clarity, and intention, rather than being swept away by the tides of emotional turbulence. Emotional self-control is a lifelong practice, one that requires patience, self-reflection, and commitment. But the rewards are profound: stronger relationships, better mental health, increased resilience, and a greater sense of inner peace. The more you cultivate this skill, the more empowered you become to create the life you truly want to live. You said, treat money as a tool, not a burden. Expend it, and don't add any ending sentence and make it lengthy of 10 paragraphs. ChatGPT said, ChatGPT, treating money as a tool rather than a burden requires a fundamental shift in mindset about what money truly represents in your life. Money, in its simplest form, is a resource that enables you to achieve your goals, meet your needs, and create opportunities. When viewed as a tool, it becomes a means of empowerment, allowing you to make choices that align with your values and aspirations. However, many people experience money as a source of stress, anxiety, or limitation, seeing it as something to chase, hoard, or fear. This mindset turns money into a burden, overshadowing its potential to facilitate growth, security, and freedom. By shifting your perspective and treating money as a tool, you can create a healthier relationship with it and use it to enhance your quality of life. One of the key steps to treating money as a tool is to understand its purpose in your life. Money, in and of itself, is neutral. It's neither inherently good nor bad. The value of money lies in how you use it and what it enables you to do. For some, money might represent the freedom to travel or pursue passions, while for others, it's about providing security for their family or investing in personal development. The important thing is to clarify what money means to you personally and how it can serve your goals. When you treat money as a tool to support your life's vision, it becomes a means to an end rather than the end itself. This shift in thinking can alleviate much of the pressure and anxiety that often surrounds financial matters. Another critical aspect of treating money as a tool is learning how to manage it effectively. Just as with any other tool, money must be handled wisely to maximize its benefits. This means developing sound financial habits such as budgeting, saving, and investing. By creating a clear financial plan, you can direct your money toward the things that matter most to you, whether that's building an emergency fund, saving for retirement, or investing in your education or business. Proper money management gives you control over your financial future and ensures that money is working for you, rather than controlling you. It allows you to make intentional choices with your money, aligning your spending and saving habits with your long-term goals. Treating money as a tool also means reframing your relationship with debt. While debt is often seen as a financial burden, it can also be a strategic tool when used wisely. Not all debt is bad. Some types of debt, like a mortgage or business loan, can be investments in your future. However, the key is to manage debt responsibly, ensuring that it serves a productive purpose rather than becoming a financial trap. Understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt, and learning how to leverage debt for your benefit, is an essential part of treating money as a tool. It's about making informed decisions and using debt to create opportunities rather than allowing it to create stress and overwhelm. One of the biggest challenges people face when it comes to money is the emotional baggage that often accompanies it. For many, money is tied to feelings of fear, insecurity, or inadequacy. These emotions can stem from past financial struggles, societal pressures, or a scarcity mindset. Treating money as a tool requires letting go of these emotional attachments and seeing money for what it truly is: a resource. When you remove the emotional weight from money, you can approach financial decisions with a clearer, more rational mindset. This emotional detachment doesn't mean you should be indifferent to money, but rather that you should see it as a means to an end, not a reflection of your worth or success. Another important principle in treating money as a tool is recognizing that money can be used to create positive change. When you view money as a burden, it's easy to become focused on scarcity, always feeling like there's never enough. But when you see money as a tool, it opens up possibilities for generosity, investment, and growth. You can use money to not only improve your own life, but also to make a difference in the lives of others. Whether through charitable giving, supporting a cause you believe in, or investing in your community, money can be a powerful tool for creating impact. This perspective shifts your focus from accumulation to contribution, helping you see money as a way to add value to the world around you.